now with the local police department under scrutiny for claims of racism. It all began 6 months ago when the former police chief in Portsmouth claimed that she was forced out.
Tanya Chapman openly talked to us about systemic racism in the department. But has that changed with someone new settled in at the top? 10 News Side's Andy Fox now with the update.
In April, I interviewed former Portsmouth Police Chief Tanya Chapman after she was forced to resign, who suggested the police department is in dysfunction. 6 months later, has anything changed?
I have not seen any extreme or systemic racism.
This is new Portsmouth Police Chief Angela Green,
I was forced to resign.
responding to former Chief Tanya Chapman's claim of systemic racism inside the Portsmouth Police Department.
They did not want to take direction from me because I'm not a white male.
Nothing alarming or concerning.
However, just in case, the new chief implemented new training.
So we implemented cultural diversity and inclusion, awareness training, as well as implicit bias training for the entire police department.
Chapman hired Green to be a deputy chief in charge of uniform patrol. The two would privately discuss the issues facing the department.
Recruitment, retention, and morale, all things that we're continuing to work on.
We raised concerns expressed in emails we got through Freedom of Information, like this one, concerned over perceived support for nationalism, anti-LGBTQ, xenophobia.
That is one individual's opinion that they put into an email. We have an LGBTQ liaison that works closely with our LGBTQ community.
Another email. We have not yet successfully worked with Commonwealth's Attorney Stephanie Morales. That seems to be changing too.
Came and taught our newest officers before they hit the streets about procedural justice.
The chief is implementing a state-of-the-art shoot, don't shoot simulator in response to the chilling effect from officers using deadly force and being prosecuted for it.
I do understand officers' reluctancy because of the culture right now in the entire nation as to use of force and officers being scrutinized for all of their actions.
Many others write about staffing. It goes without saying we need additional help. Currently, there are 259 sworn Portsmouth police officers with 36 vacancies.
Working with an outside consultant in order to bring in a new entry-level process to make sure we have the best candidates.
Another email. There are still a few problematic detectives in the investigative bureau.
But I do not see any issues that we have in the investigative bureau that would be damaging, that we are not able to work through.
A big issue noted. Portsmouth pay is one of the lowest in Hampton Roads. The chief, along with Human Resources, developing an officer retention program.
To show that the officers that have been here loyal and dedicated throughout the years are actually shown that through a program and options that we're working on right now to keep individuals.
Chief Green is also concerned about crime involving gangs and juveniles.
We've actually partnered with the U.S. Attorney's Office and ATF to have a gang prevention program in partnership with the Portsmouth Public School Systems.
In her office, inspiring words from the Bible.
And I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me, is to help remind me every day when I go through trials and tribulations and things that seem to get me down or overwhelmed, that I can do it. I can do it through God.
6 months later, the jury is still out on dysfunction, but Chief Green leaves the impression she gets it and is making the Portsmouth Police Department a better place to work. I'm Andy Fox, 10 on your side.